Hey y'all, out here at my favorite pond. It is now the summertime. Let's go after some big ends. And since we got this matted growth stuff here on the sides, started off with a frog this morning. Got me in the eye. Nice little 1 pounder or so. Move the camera back, but yeah, good little first one. There's some mats on the sides, it wasn't predominantly thick or anything. It was in October. I'm getting it good. Another little one. I'm gonna have to toss them a good ways just because it's muck. I don't want to get them stuck. But nice. That's how I get my bites on the edges. Oh my god! Or they'll hit it right in the middle of that stuff too. Another little good chunky one. Nice little one right there. Probably a 1 pounder or so, 1.5. I'm gonna chunk them little ways because stuff's so thick. Ugh. Cool. Get out there, come on, son. I might weigh this one. This one's a bit bigger. Nice little fish. Good one, took it pretty well, so I'll show you. He liked it. Alright. I have to toss him a little bit. That's probably the one I spooked off at first. I'm gonna toss him a little bit so he don't have to get stuck in the weeds. Going. Oh my god, he's going so fast. Ugh. Come on. Skinniest but fastest bass I might have ever caught. So. Awesome. Ooh, big one, big one, big one. Man, just got him. I think that other one was bigger. A little chunky 1 pounder. That's definitely not the fish I saw. I saw something bigger. Lip ring there. Good little one. Little stinker. Good one. Good little one. A little one. Ooh. There we go. Another little 1-pounder. Felt like a sun gun, but bit like a 10-pounder. Little buddy. Oh my gosh. Little baby. Oh, I guess there he goes. Didn't really get to show him off to you, but whatever. Wasn't a huge one anyways. Ooh, Jesus Christ. That is the coolest thing I've ever done. Good gosh. He hit it right there, that little open spot, and then came out and got it. Hey guys, this is Angie here once again. Now we're here for the gear review and going over what we used to catch our fish and how we actually fished it. So one thing I really like about this episode is that I get to do some of my favorite kind of fishing, topwater bass fishing. Honestly, just because these fish hit the top, even the small ones, hit the topwater going 1,000 miles an hour. And that sound, that topwater hit, is just my favorite sound in the entire world. So I really enjoy doing that. And you know, just really throwing those frogs out right around little patches of, like, you know, those little like topwater weeds and stuff, just because I feel like those bass, at least during the summertime, are sitting under that. So like there's the mats and bass are sitting under that stuff, just waiting to see something coming out like right at the edge of that stuff, so they can ambush it, which is typically where I got a lot of my bites, either on the edges of that stuff or like right in the middle of it, right there's little empty patches. That's usually where I got my bunch of my bites on both of my my popping frog that I was throwing first, and then the white buzzing frog that I was throwing, just because I thought that maybe the popping one was just alerting them a little too much, and so I thought the buzzing one would just get their attention first off, and then let them have time to come and get it while it was moving. And ended up getting a good amount of fish on both of them. Not the big size, the good size ones that I was kind of wanting to get, but that's just a part of it, you know, no problem there. And then next, I threw the Texas rig and a Swimbait. So Texas rig, I was throwing a small little beaver bait on that one, and just really putting that in little concise, like targeted points on these little weed mats and stuff. Just try to get some right in there, see if there's a fish there, then take it out. And it's more like a precise kind of bait. And just, you know, as I usually throwing it, tossing it out, letting it hit the bottom, you know, raising my rod a little bit, doing some twitches at the top, and then letting it float down, getting those little appendages on the beaver bait going. And the swim bait, same kind of thing like I usually do, tossing it on the edges of the mats and trying to get those fish to just come out and smack it, which I did end up having a few come out and do that. Or sometimes, if I was really feeling it, I could bring it right across the top of the mats, and some fish would still hit it when I was coming over the mats. But didn't get all those fish just because those mats stuff, and especially at this pond, that the mats out there is just real mucky kind of stuff, you know. And that's why I was tossing the fish a lot, and I said it a lot in the video. But like, I had to toss the fish a good bit of a ways just to try to get them out of that muck, because I've tossed fish into that muck before, and they just get caught in that muck and it's just all in their face and could end up leading them dying. That's why I had to toss them a little bit. But the gear I was usually throwing all that stuff on, So the frog, of course, is on my heavy rig, 65 pound braid, on my heavy rod. The Swimbait and Texas rigs were thrown on my medium heavy, was 30 pound main braid and 20 pound floral leader. With the Texas rig, I believe it was the 3/0 hook and a 1/8 ounce weight, bull weight. And then the hooks for the Swimbait, I believe, were 3 or 4/0 hooks. I think I was just throwing both of the lures. Well, no, the Swimbait I was throwing was a Zoom Swim Fluke, and then the Texas rig bait was a I think it was a Berkley Havoc Pit Boss or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It'll be in the description though. And then also the colors of all the stuff and lures and everything that I haven't already mentioned. But then yeah, so for the Swimbait though, I would take that leader off, just because I've had some times where I've thrown swimbaits with leaders like that, with like a floral leader, and whenever I set the hook, there's like, I feel like there's like kind of stretch, and I end up losing a lot of the fish. So I usually just throw that straight on, just straight braid. So, and those are the 3 main baits I threw in this video, and ended up catching a good amount of fish for a summer trip, you know. So good overall time, and a lot of fun out in my favorite pond. Probably last time for a little while just because of weather and school and certain other things, but certainly a lot of fun. This is gonna be the last bass fishing video for a little while, so I hope you all enjoyed the bass fishing footage that I've had over the last couple uploads and weeks and stuff. Look forward to some more saltwater fishing, because saltwater fishing is gonna get awesome with the mullet run. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you'll look forward to what's in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.